Skin Instant Pore Eraser. Now I know this is a pretty new product, but I've been testing it out for about a week, maybe a little bit over a week, and I'm just going to kind of give you kind of my thoughts on it. I'm going to compare it to a couple other primers I've used, and just like ones that are pretty popular out there that you guys might have used before, so you kind of know how they work. So I'm just going to start off with its claims. Now the claims on this are pretty much only that it's a pore eraser, that it just makes your pores look smooth, and that's pretty much it. It doesn't kind of say that it's a makeup primer or that it'll extend the wear of your makeup or not make you oily or keep you matte or anything like that. That's nothing that it says. It's just to make your pores go away. It also says you can wear it under makeup or alone on its own. So first of all, it's a clear transparent gel. So it's like a complete like thin gel formula, and it is just totally clear. I know you guys have probably seen this on a bunch of other people's channels, but I'm going to show you anyway. It looks like that. It's just a completely clear consistency. When you rub it in, it doesn't look any different. My skin looks exactly the same. It just feels super smooth. It doesn't feel oily. It's very silicone based. I mean, this is silicone. This is the most silicone thing probably ever, and it feels so smooth. Like, it actually makes me feel smooth without feeling slippery or slimy or greasy, and that's what it feels like. It also smooths onto the skin very nicely. A lot of the ones that I've used before kind of get chalky and chunky and weird, and this does not. The more you blend it in, the more it blends into your skin. It doesn't just sit on top, which is something that I find very nice. And it's also, because it's clear, it's good for all skin tones. This is about $5.99, the Baby Skin. It is about $5.99. Most drugstores sell it. It's coming out slowly, you know what I mean? So right now it might not be everywhere, but I feel like it is going to come out soon. There's 6.7 fluid ounces in here, which is a decent amount. It's not a whole fluid ounce, but you really don't need much. Usually you don't have visible pores all around your whole face, so when I've used it, I've only used it on my nose, my cheeks, and my chin, and a little bit like in between my eyebrows where I have more like visible pores. I think it also is for all skin types. It is not oily, it is not drying. I feel like any skin type could use this. If you have like big pores, it's really nice to use. It does not extend the wear of your makeup at all. That's not a claim of it, so I don't think that that's a bad thing. It doesn't claim that it will extend the wear of your makeup, but so it doesn't do that, but it does do what it says. It does kind of make your pores look invisible. When I put this on before my makeup, you can still see your pores, but it just like smooths them over, but then once you put your makeup on, they're like almost completely invisible. Like, it really does work nicely. You smooth on your makeup with your brush or your hands, anything, it just kind of glides on so gently as if you got like a facial and your skin is baby soft. It really does make your skin feel like a baby's skin. So I think it says what it does what it says. Also, it does not make me break out. I know a lot of people said that it did, especially when I put my picture up on Instagram that I got it. People were like, oh my god, I loved it, but it made me break out. It has not made me break out at all. I've never had trouble with Maybelline products. Maybelline is one of my favorite drugstore brands, probably #1 on the list. I've never had any problem breaking out from them. This did not make me break out. It did not clog my pores. It did not make me oily. Nothing at all. I had no bad reactions to this. I just wanted to compare it real quick to the POREfessional, and then I have two other ones I'll talk about really fast. But Maybelline, the Benefit the POREfessional is very popular. A lot of people know what this is. I actually have the full-size tube of it because I liked it so much at first, but I have changed my opinion on this. I don't like it as much as I used to. But the packaging is quite similar, the colors and stuff like that. I think this was meant to be a dupe of this, but I think they're completely different products, so I wouldn't even put these in the same category, to be honest. This is $30 at Sephora. $30 is really high in price. This is also 0.75 fluid ounces instead of the 0.67 that this is, but they're almost the same. It's like 0.10 difference, so it's not a big difference. This is a lot thicker than this. This is very smooth, blends into the skin, feels almost like a moisturizer in a way. And this one is very thick. I wouldn't even smooth this one into the skin. I would pat it in, right but where your pores are. This one is better as to fill in the pores, not kind of glide over them and blend into them and just like make your skin feel really smooth and make your makeup blend nicely. This one is probably really good to use without makeup on, to be honest, because it does have that kind of tan color. This is so much thicker, and this one also is quite drying, so if you have dry skin, I would not recommend the POREfessional. It kind of just like sits on the skin. It doesn't really blend into the skin, so when I feel like I'm adding makeup on top of this, I feel like I have an extra layer underneath. This one just blends in, so I feel like just the makeup is the only layer. This does, I feel like, extends the wear of makeup, so even though it doesn't keep you matte, I feel like this is probably good for oily skin as opposed to this one, which is good for all skin types. So yeah, those are those two compared, which I think is the most common comparison. I just want to mention 2 other ones that I have. I also have the Body Shop Tea Tree Pore Minimizer. This is very good for blemish, acne-prone, oily skin. This, I say, is a better dupe for the POREfessional than the Baby Skin. It is kind of yellow in color. It's kind of like a boogery color, but it is kind of similar to the POREfessional, only it's a bit thinner. It's not as thick and stuff like that. There's a whole fluid ounce of product in here, so there's more so than the POREfessional. It also does not cling to dry spots. It does leave you looking matte. It fills in the pores, so I'd say that the Tea Tree Primer is better than the POREfessional, to be honest. It has a minty scent to it because it is tea tree oil. It actually helps with acne skin as opposed to this one, which doesn't really do anything for your skin. And this one I just feel like does a better job. It does keep you matte. It does help the wear of your makeup. So I feel like if you're looking for a dupe for the POREfessional, definitely check out the Tea Tree Primer from the Body Shop. It's $18, so it's still kind of higher up in price, but it's definitely better than the POREfessional in my opinion. But I'd say that the Baby Skin just doesn't really fit into the same category because these are primers. These are good for wearing underneath makeup and stuff like that. These are what you want to do if you want to kind of have that layer underneath your makeup so your makeup isn't just touching your skin. I feel like this one I just really do like to smooth like my pores out, smooth out the center of my face before I apply makeup. In comparison to the Baby Skin, the one I think that is the closest to it is probably the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. It's very, very similar. This one I think is $6, so this one is a tiny bit less. It depends where you buy them though. This one I think is always $6 from what I remember because I bought this a long time ago. But the Baby Skin was, I think, $4.99 or $5.99 where I bought it, so they're pretty close in price. Although, I'm not sure how much is in this e.l.f. one, how much product, but I don't think it's very much. This e.l.f. primer is nice. I liked it a lot when I first started using it, but this packaging is awful. It's very cute and looks nice, but once you start pumping it out and you use it for a couple of weeks, you can't get any more product, but there is still product in the bottom, so this pumping system really sucks. I don't know if they changed it since I've had it, but you have to start unscrewing it from the bottom. It is completely clear as well. You have to start unscrewing it from the bottom and scraping the inside to get it out, which is kind of annoying, but I feel like they are very similar in product. So if you have this, you don't really need this, but if you don't have this and you want to try it, maybe try this one instead. I do like this one a little bit better just because this one kind of is thinner and it blends into the skin more evenly and feels smoother. This one, as much as I did like this a lot, I feel like it is a bit thicker. It takes longer to blend in than the Baby Skin. It does still kind of give you that feeling like you do have some kind of something like a primer on. So although this one feels very similar in the skin, so if you were to apply this on one side of your face and apply this on the other and feel it, they would feel very similar, but like without touching your face, how your face feels, I feel like you can feel this one on your skin. It's a bit heavier, and this one's very light. So, overall, just to kind of give you a, wrap up of this video, I find this one to be kind of like, I don't know, maybe 4 out of 5, just because that heavy feeling and the packaging. The Body Shop Tea Tree Primer I think is fantastic for oily skin. You could even use it if you have dry skin and you just want to stay matte in the T-zone or something like that. It's just a really nice primer. I give that 5 out of 5. The POREfessional I give it 3 out of 5 just because it clings to dry spots. It is kind of that peachy tone and it doesn't blend so nicely. It does feel like it's a layer on your skin. I just don't love the POREfessional. I know a lot of people do love it. The Baby Skin I give it 5 out of 5. It does everything it says it's going to do. It feels really great on the skin. It doesn't. None of these make me break out, by the way. But this one, it just says what it says. So, it does what it says. It follows all of its claims. I think it's great for any skin type, oily, dry, combo, anything. It's really, really fantastic. Sorry, I'm just looking down at my notes to make sure I don't miss anything. It blends into the skin, doesn't feel heavy at all. It's super lightweight, and it does make the pores seem less visible. So there you go. That is my review on this. I give it a 5 out of 5. So overall, the Baby Skin is a great product. I highly recommend it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it helped, and I hope you do go out and try this because it is really, really great if you can find it. I got mine at Target. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of my reviews, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Said that backwards. What was I gonna say? Blah, 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 blah.